Good morning, everybody. This is the morning tip-off for November 3rd, 2015. I'm your host, Dave Thompson, checking you this morning from beautiful Orlando, Florida. And it seems like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with Spreaker this morning, getting everything going. It's having a hard time hearing me in the background. So if you guys are having any issues, I do apologize. Like I said, it is coming in, hot and heavy first thing this morning. So if you want to get into the show, area code 407 378 3717 is number here to call in. Crazy night here in the association last night. 7 games on the agenda, and so many different stories to tell. We're going to get into it. Let's start with the defending champions, the Golden State Warriors. Wow. 119-69 over the Memphis Grizzlies. It was bad. Third quarter, Steph Curry just became Steph Curry. 21 of his 30 came in the third quarter, and a lights out, typical Steph Curry performance. All he did was shoot from everywhere on the court, and by that point, Curry's out of the game, and Golden State is just rolling. They're the best team in the league. I mean, they're 4-0. They've won every game impressively. They went out opening night, took care of the Pelicans. Then the next on Friday, beat Houston, turned back around and beat New Orleans again on the back to back. And then what they did to Memphis last night was crazy. Memphis was held to 27.1% on the floor, and if you shoot like that, you're not going to win. And the game was just ugly from the beginning. And at one point it was 88-44, and the 50-point loss was the worst in Grizzlies history. We're going all the way back to Vancouver. We're talking about the dark ages of Brian Reeves and Sharif Abdul, Craig Anthony running the point guard. No offense, but when you have that type of talent in Memphis, there's no way you score 69 points in a basketball game and just look awful doing it. Hopefully, the Grizzlies can jump back out on it, and for the Warriors, it doesn't stop. It's every night they're getting their best team and their best team forward. Now, Curry didn't set the record for most points in the first 5 games. That's only because Curry sat out the fourth quarter. I mean, if he plays the fourth quarter, he comes close to the record. But like I said, Curry's fifth straight 30-point game, and pretty much showing the league that he was deserving of the MVP. Klay Thompson contributed. Azili had a double double. So if you're Memphis, it's been a rough week. They won 2 games. They beat Brooklyn. They won another suspect game, but then you lose to third by 30 to Cleveland, and then by 50 to Golden State, and you're looking like maybe this could be a fall off for the Grizzlies. But when you have guys like Allen, Conley, Randolph, Marc Gasol, Jeff Green, you should play a lot better. Could be one of those off nights. It happens. Maybe going forward, the Grizzlies should do a better job of just staying in the game earlier. But the Crowder Oracle was huge. A lot of plays made, and honestly, it wasn't much what to watch. It was Golden State being Golden State. The team defense was great. Like I said, 27.1% shooting. You can't win when you're shooting 20%. So big shout outs to Golden State. They're 4-0. They're the best team in the NBA right now. And I argue somebody to say they're not. Let's keep going. In Cleveland, Philadelphia, the Cleveland Cavaliers take care of the Philadelphia 76ers 107-100. The big story of the game wasn't the fact that the Sixers had a huge lead in this game. It's the fact that LeBron James is the youngest player to hit the 25,000 point mark at 30 years and 307 days, eclipsing guys like Kobe and Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain. James finished the game 22 points, 11 assists, 9 rebounds, 4 steals, and really a dominating performance from LeBron, which is typical. The Cavs struggled with this game. They got into it late. Mo Williams, 21 points. Kevin Love had 15. A good thing for Cleveland, 51.9% from the floor. They shot the ball well. J.R. Smith did lead the game of injury, Hopefully he'll be back. But Cleveland is going to have these nights like this where they won't get a whole bunch of production from everybody else from LeBron and Love. They have to get from other places. I said Mo Williams 21 points. They're going to have to get more from Mozgov, and also get more from Tristan Thompson, and really get more from the bench. Dellavedova play well. Sixers led by Okafor, 24 points. Didn't do anything in defense rebounding wise. He only had 3 of them. T.J. McConnell off the bench, point guard, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists. I mean, 12 assists, not bad. You know, he played at Syracuse. He does a lot of different things, but like other typical Sixers, not really much just offensively. The Sixers really need to find somebody other than Okafor to score the basketball. If not, it's not going to be pretty going forward. We all know this is a bad situation. No Tony Roden. Robert Covington is not really healthy, and Noel is a defensive player, a glass guy, garbage guy, but there is not a guy on the perimeter that can get it done. We all know where this is going. It's bad, but at least for the Sixers, they try and they give their best effort. Cavs will be at home for the New York Knicks on Wednesday, so that should be an interesting game. You know, two teams, of course, that has star power. You look at LeBron and Melo, and you have the rookie Porzingis, and they're playing Cleveland. It's kind of a little bit like an interesting matchup because I would like to see how Porzingis goes against Kevin Love. Will Porzingis in his jump shooting ability bring out Kevin Love, or they're gonna use Porzingis' size, his height wise, not big, like weight wise, but his size to maybe shoot over Love? Because Love is not the best defense player. He's kind of fleet. And of course, you have J.R. Smith and Amon Shumpert going against their former team. So if J.R. Smith does have that bounce back game and that first introduction to actually a good game this season, it could be on Wednesday night when they play Cleveland. They play the Knicks. All the news in that game, like I said, LeBron was just LeBron. And Cleveland was down 15 at one point in this game. The Sixers were actually winning and they were playing solid basketball, getting the guys the ball, rotation. Okafor couldn't be stopped offensively, and then Philly was Philly. Other games in the Ophir Bowl, Milwaukee 103-96 over Brooklyn. This game was a back and forth affair. Shane Larkin's 8-footer put the Nets up 96-94 late in the fourth quarter, but the Bucks close out with the final 9 points to carve out the victory. Jared Bayless, 26 points, 6 3-pointers, led the Bucks. Greg Monroe, another double-double, 23 and 13. They got 21 from Giannis. Really, the Bucks, they won without John Henson, without O.J. Mayo, without Tyler Ennis, and they also without Jabari Parker. So they finally got off the snide. And the good news for Bucks fans is that Jabari Parker will be active and activated and ready to go for their big showdown with Toronto on Wednesday. So Parker won't play extended minutes, but his presence will help the rotation. And also, it was good for Bucks fans to see Chris Middleton finally find that jump shot. For Brooklyn, Brook Lopez, 18 and 9. We talked about Lopez yesterday. Normally around 20 and 10 last year, 18 and 9, around the similar numbers. Jared Jack had 15 points. The Nets couldn't find Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson's jump shot is still in last season. If he can't hit shots, then basically he's kind of useless on the floor. There's not much more he can do. And with that being said, the Nets aren't really very good going forward. All their picks go to Boston. It's going to be a long year, but like I said, the Nets had chances to close the game out. Bogdanovich got the ball stolen from him by Michael Carter Williams late in the game, and the Bucks made all the hustle plays to win. And defensively, they shut down the Nets going forward, especially in the fourth quarter. If the Nets can't find scoring, like I said, if Johnson can't do it, Bogdanovich can't do it. They're going to focus in on Brook Lopez and Thaddeus Young, but they got to find perimeter help in Brooklyn if this is going to work. If you agree, 407 378 3717 is number to dial in here on the morning tip off. Like I said, a little bit of technical difficulty, so we're getting off to a slow start, kind of like the Houston Rockets. But unlike the Rocket, just like the Rockets, we catch back up. Other things, the Bucks will play the Sixers on Wednesday. Nets will travel to Atlanta on Wednesday. Speaking of those Houston Rockets, in the game of the night, matchup wise, spotlight wise, and star wise, those Houston Rockets, which I just referred to, took care of the Oklahoma City Thunder 110-105. The Thunder's first loss of the season and the Rockets' first win of the season. James Harden finally wakes up. 37 points, 12 of 26 shooting, but most importantly, he was hitting shots down the stretch, getting to the lane, getting to the line. The jumper was falling. Maybe the curse of Little B and Chloe K is gone away a little bit, but the Rockets got effort from everybody. Ty Lawson, 14-9. Pat Beverly, Trevor Reeves, Dwight Howard, 16 points, 8 rebounds. And when the Rockets are all contributing, Corey Brewer had 12. They're a dangerous team. They're hitting shots, they're getting 3-pointers, and they're playing a fast-paced style of basketball. And that's what's going to benefit the Rockets going forward. But also, they're going to need the beard to hit shots. I mean, we saw the numbers in the first couple games before last night. 3 of 34 from the three-point line. He wasn't hitting anything all season. Last night, he finally gets himself going and hitting shots. And if he's hitting shots, it's going to make it easier for the rest of the Rockets. Now for Oklahoma City, 29 points for Kevin Durant, 25, 8, and 11 from Russell Westbrook. Of course, filling stat sheets everywhere. But and also Ibaka had 12 points, 14 rebounds. But the Rockets won this game and were out rebounded 54-34. Most times when teams lose a game, they don't out rebound their opponent by 20 rebounds. It just doesn't happen. You know, you got to be able to rebound the basketball. But in Houston's case, they shoot so many threes and they were so effective in getting to the basket, and getting to the rim, and getting to the line, it made up for that rebounding difference. Hey, look, it's a one-game performance, so Thunder fans, don't be too alarmed. They had chances down the stretch, couldn't get it done, and James Harden was James Harden, including that big three over Russell Westbrook. And Westbrook kind of got off this game a little bit, dealing with Pat Beverly, got a double technical. Him and Beverly did it late in the game. It kind of changed momentum a little bit because it let James Harden and company just go off. Oklahoma City is now 3-1, and they'll be playing the Raptors on Wednesday, while the Rockets Rockets are home for Orlando Magic on Wednesday as well too. So what we're gonna do is gonna take a little break, go pay some bills, and we'll talk more about last night. Blazers, Minnesota, Spurs, and Knicks, Clippers, and Suns. We gotta go over those games, and also a big slate game tonight, and also for your phone calls. Area code 407-378-3717. Let's go pay some